All right, so we're going to do the deep dive today.
Okay.
And you sent over some audio of Alex Jones.
Yeah.
And this is right after InfoWars was banned.
Right.
From a bunch of different platforms.
Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts even.
Yeah, and this is right up your alley.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is fascinating.
The freedom of speech versus,
the power of these tech companies.
Exactly, and where's the line, right?
Huge debate.
Huge.
Yeah.
So, just from listening to this audio, the first thing that strikes me is how personally Jones takes this ban.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's not just about, losing a platform or being deplatformed. This is like an attack on him personally.
Yeah.
On his identity, his livelihood, his very right to speak.
And even compares it to theft, like someone stealing his car stereo.
Which is, I think, a brilliant analogy, actually.
Yeah.
Because it taps into a fear.
Yeah.
That I think many people have.
Which is that these huge platforms can take away your ability to earn a living.
Totally.
To speak with little recourse.
Yeah.
And so suddenly this abstract debate about, online censorship becomes very real.
Yeah, and it's not just a theoretical thing.
No, it's personal.
He says he lost $5 million from not being able to use the ad platform.
Right, ad rule.
Ad rule, yeah.
And so, that's the thing that's really striking.
Yeah.
When you think about the power these companies have to make or break a business.
Yeah.
Just with, their algorithms or,
And the crazy thing is, before the internet, this wouldn't even be a conversation we would have.
Exactly. It's a whole new world.
And, he names names.
He does.
He thinks that Google and Jeff Bezos are the ones behind this.
Right.
He claims they're playing dirty.
Yeah, he's not holding back.
No.
At all.
And he even says that.
Yeah.
Bezos, after buying the Washington Post, got this $600 million contract from the CIA.
Okay, so this is where things get a little bit conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Jones is implying some kind of quid pro quo situation, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't really offer any evidence for this.
No evidence.
So it's interesting to think about where he's getting his information from, what sources he's relying on.
Yeah. Even if we set aside the truth of it or the factual accuracy, he clearly feels very targeted.
Yes.
Like there are these shadowy forces that are controlling the information.
Absolutely.
And he even brings up the TPP.
The Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Yeah.
Which, ultimately failed.
Right.
But for Jones, it symbolizes this trend towards global corporations having more say than individuals.
Yeah.
And so while he rails against Google and Bezos, it's part of a much larger anxiety that he's tapping into.
Yeah, and this isn't just like a calm, reasoned debate.
No.
He is angry.
Oh,
he calls Google execs sons of bitches, chicken neck filth. That's not subtle.
It's very, very strong language.
Yeah.
Very provocative language. And so I think it's important to consider Jones's audience here.
Okay.
He's built a career on this kind of over-the-top confrontational style.
Right.
His supporters expect this.
Okay.
And for many of them, it reinforces that us versus them mentality.
Yeah.
He's the fighter taking on the establishment.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's
intense.
Intense to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes me think, is this about Jones? Yeah. Or is this something bigger going on in our society? How much power should these companies have to decide what we see and hear online?
That's the core question, isn't it?
Yeah. And, Jones argues that everything is political. He even says, even just wanting lower taxes is political.
Right.
He's saying
that banning him for being political is hypocritical.
Right.
Because Google, Facebook, they all have their own agendas.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting point. But isn't there a difference between being political and spreading, maybe harmful conspiracy theories?
Potentially harmful information.
Right.
Yeah.
So where do you draw the line?
That's the question.
That's the messy reality we're navigating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a really tricky situation.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to take a break and we'll come back and unpack some more of this.
Great. Looking forward to it.
So he goes on to say that for him, everything's political.
Right.
Even just wanting lower taxes.
Huh. That's interesting.
He's saying there's no neutral ground.
Wow. So everything's a battle.
Yeah. And he uses Google as an example.
Okay.
He accuses them of lobbying for a 0% corporate tax rate.
Oh, wow.
While he's stuck with a 35% rate.
So he sees this as a rigged system.
Yeah. And it just fuels his anger.
Right. Classic Us versus them.
Yeah, exactly. And he really lets loose on the Google execs.
What does he say?
Calls them sons of bitches, chicken neck filth.
Oh, geez.
Even threatens to sue them into hell.
I mean, it's just Jones being Jones, right?
Yeah, but I think it's more than that.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, think about it. When people feel powerless, they lash out.
Right, they need someone to blame.
Exactly, and Jones gives them that target.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just about the facts of the case. It's about tapping into that need to fight back.
Yeah, against perceived injustice.
This is powerful stuff.
And he insists he's going to release emails from AdRoll.
What for?
To prove he's being unfairly censored.
So again, he's positioning himself as the truth teller.
Yeah, the one fighting against the system.
But he goes after Snopes and fact-checking sites.
Right. Accuses them of being in cahoots with the tech giants.
Classic Jones.
Yeah, he wants his audience to only trust him.
Right. He's the only one with the real truth.
So this whole thing raises questions about the role of platforms.
Yeah. On one hand, free speech, open debate.
But they also have a responsibility to protect users from harmful content.
Right. Where do you draw the line?
Yeah, who decides what's harmful?
The tough one.
And it's clear this InfoWars ban has touched a nerve.
Oh, yeah. It's not just about Jones.
It's about who holds the power online.
And what happens when that power feels unfair.
Jones ends by saying...
Let's hear it.
Jones ends by saying, "You want war, you goddamn cowardly pieces of chicken neck filth? I'm gonna sue your ass into hell. Get ready."
Yeah, he definitely doesn't mince words.
Wow, just whack.
It's that kind of over-the-top rhetoric that gets attention.
Right.
And it really riles up his base.
So even if you don't agree with him,
Exactly.
you gotta admit, he's passionate.
Oh, absolutely. There's a raw anger there. A real sense of injustice.
And it's not just about him, right? This whole thing speaks to a larger issue.
Yeah, the power of these tech platforms.
And the fact that they can basically silence anyone they want.
Right. Scary thought.
Yeah, because it could happen to any of us.
Exactly. You could post something that gets flagged.
Right, or your account could get suspended.
And suddenly you're cut off.
From the whole online world.
It's like being exiled.
And that's a feeling that a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah, even if they don't agree with Jones's views.
So after diving deep into this InfoWars situation, what are the key takeaways for our listener?
Well, I think it's clear that this whole debate about online censorship is far from over.
Yeah, it's just getting started.
And it's a debate that we all need to be paying attention to.
Because it affects all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for those of you listening, we leave you with this final thought. While Jones might be a controversial figure, his story raises some important questions about the power dynamics of the online world. Think about your own experiences online. Have you ever felt like your voice was being silenced or marginalized? What do you think about the role of these tech platforms in shaping public discourse? These are questions that we all need to grapple with as we navigate this increasingly complex digital landscape.